Hello there everyone, welcome back to Arts Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic, can ants freeze to death? In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail. So let's start the video. Any changes in the environmental temperature bring modification in the lifestyle of ants, as these exothermic organisms cannot tolerate an extremely cold and freezing environment. Ants can freeze to death, but it rarely occurs when you expose them to freezing temperatures for a longer time, as their soft bodies cannot resist this for longer. They can lose their life below 52 degrees Fahrenheit when they have no spot from their colony. However, their bodies adapt to changing temperatures by halting the developmental processes and slowing down their activities. They can even survive for 3 to 5 days in cold refrigerators. Many insects and animals hibernate during cold weather, and the same happens with the ants that enter a diapause stage and restrict their activities. Furthermore, it helps them improve their lifespan and decreases the risk of freezing to death, which can occur for many reasons. Ants are cold-blooded and their body temperature changes with external environment. However, they have developed multiple strategies to cope with changing environment. They usually do not die when the temperature gets lower, but bring changes in their lifestyle. You can see them bound to their nest and coming out of it rarely during winters, as they cannot tolerate a cold environment below a certain limit. The ants can freeze to death when they are lost and reach far from their territory. The ants can freeze to death when they are lost and reach far from their territory. A colony helps maintain warmth by keeping a large number of organisms together. However, a single insect can die due to no support from the colony, as their bodies cannot retain warm temperature when the external weather is cold. They can store food as glycogen under the skin layers during warm weather or keep it inside the nest to be used during hibernation. They can predict the changes in weather and begin to do some measures like food storage to keep themselves alive during winters. They cannot go out of their nest for food collection in cold weather, so they rely on the stored food. However, it has to end at some point and they have to come out of their nest due to food shortages. So, exposure to cold weathers can sometimes freeze their soft bodies and lead to death. They can die when the temperature is lower than almost 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. They cannot resist cold surroundings for a longer duration. Moreover, some metabolic and developmental changes are seen in these insects when they face a cold environment, and these processes slow down. However, the body system cannot work for longer at a slow process, as they have to metabolize and show developmental changes. So these insects can die if their surroundings remain cold for more than their tolerance capacity. Ants develop many strategies to survive in winters to avoid freezing, like bringing alteration in their body, preventing unnecessary movement, or binding themselves to a single spot. They exchange heat with the environment to maintain body temperature, as they cannot regulate it. However, they can create their microenvironment by getting closer to the queen. When the whole colony aggregates together, it provides warmth and naturally blocks the cold air from passing through them. Therefore, this strategic movement keeps their body warm and makes them resistant to freezing. The metabolic activities in the insects slow down and they become less active. They enter a dormancy or hibernation stage when the internal processes and movement get slower. They need less energy when immobilized, are involved in lesser activities like foraging food and hunting for insects. Moreover, they avoid consuming food and their developmental processes halt. The queen ant avoids laying eggs, as it can demand food for growth and survival. They move deep into the soil where the air elements cannot reach them and the temperature remains consistent. In addition, it provides warmth to their bodies because they are not directly exposed to the cold air. The ants cannot remain active in cold weather, as their bodies cannot regulate the temperature. Therefore, they have to reduce their activities and enter a diapause stage to resist the changes due to cold air. Moreover, they can die if they continue their activities like food collection, because the cold environment can be proved deadly for them. They move to warm areas or slow down their activities and need lesser food accordingly, as they do not require energy to perform the tasks. However, they can return to normal life and become active when their surroundings get warm and favorable for survival. So, if you freeze an ant, it cannot release pheromones or build a scent trail to inform other fellows about the danger. All of their systems become inactive at low temperatures, including their senses. There are a few chances of the frozen ants returning back to life if they have spent multiple days in the refrigerator. Moreover, you can also consider a decrease in survival rate with each passing day when they are in the refrigerator. Thanks for watching the video.